How is everybody tonight? It's bright, isn't it? Look at the sunshine. See sunshine there somewhere. Anyway, it's coming through the window, really bright. I put up a bit of a blind, but it's still bright out there. Isn't it a lovely day? Is Kyle working tonight? I'm sure I passed him earlier in his Volkswagen down the beach. If he's working, with some dark glasses on. I did bat the horn as I overtook him, but I think it was him, but I'm not sure. Unless there's another guy, young guy that drives them. I don't know. So Shalom, how are you, love? Right? How's your hair? Is it black now? Shalom was going to dye her hair black. So I've been over to see John earlier. I took him all the ghost stories I printed out for him, and I looked at his models and stuff. And his lovely wife Patsy was there, so we had a cup of coffee and a little chat. I took my daughter over. It's really nice. It was nice little chat. So I thought I'd come on here. Now the ghost stories are on at 10 o'clock, and it's amazing how they set out. It's really weird because the dates. The first ghost story is based on 1944. The next ghost story is 1945. It's weird, isn't it? They sort of roll on, and you know we unplanned that. It's just how they get sent to us. Just weird, isn't it? Different people from all over the place sending us in these stories, and some are quite frightening, to be honest with you, and some are quite sad as well. So the first one's quite sad. So get the Kleenex ready, right? I thought it was sad anyway. Other people might laugh at it. I don't know. Depends on how we feel on the day, you know. Feel a bit tired sometimes. You feel a bit sad, you know. I was really tired when I was reading it first, but it's really good. It's a nice, sort of a nice ending, but a bit sad. So I won't go on anymore because it might spoil it. So have you been working, Fee? It's getting hot in our shop now, isn't it? Are you there tomorrow? Be boiling, won't it? All wasps and everything. To get loads of wasps in our shop. Fee sells groceries in the shop in Port Talbot. It's very warm. And Shalom delivers them. She works for a charity, and they deliver food to people who haven't got any, or they just need a bit of extra food. So now we normally stream at 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock on a Friday. So that's why there's not many people in. They're all expecting to come on later. See? But that's the good idea. If you subscribe, you'll see us. Good evening, Carrie. How are you, love? Right? We are early. Right? I was missing you all. I was missing you all. Can you imagine that? I've just been down to John's now. Look at that. See the light affecting the green screen? So sunny out there. It's coming through the window. I've even put the curtains closed and it's still coming through. Either that or there's a ghost in here. Love Jet. How are you, Love Jet? Good God, that sounds... What the hell is that? Fee? I've never heard of it. Is he making it up or what? So is he making it up to frighten you? Flippin' heck. Shalom, that's not really nice. For that, Shalom has got to have a whack. For being cheeky. Go back to your small screen if you want to, love. Right, don't worry me. Anyway, Shalom's 44. She looks 54. It does sound nasty, Carrie, doesn't it? I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. I've never heard of that. So look it up after. Never heard of it. Suicide disease. The hell is that? Or injections in the face. It's not right, man. What are the side effects? You have as many gins as you want. I got double chin. You got double chin or a single chin? Huh? Yes, I'm sure it'll get better. Good God, I've never heard that before though, to be honest with you. Suicide disease. Sounds absolutely horrendous. Never mind. We're going all over Facebook tonight now. I found a way of cross-posting because normally I only go to Neath Petobert Life. There's a couple watching probably Neath Petobert Life on Facebook there. 3 people. But I found a way to cross-post from one Facebook page to 50 others. All over the people now. I've got this show coming up. They weren't ready for it. Hello. For those who can't see, there's people talking, but they're chatting. I'll probably put the chat box up in the video now because sometimes people can't see who I'm talking to if they become nuts. Well, they might be truth, but I don't know. See, there's somebody there. It does sound awful, don't I? I've never heard of it. Good God, they're all on the alcohol. I lost it past you in the van earlier, in my little Kia. Was there any black Volkswagen? I did bark the horn. Wasn't sure if it was you or somebody else. But I'd just been down the beach. Have a little look down there. Hundreds on there already. Yeah, you did see me, didn't you? Yeah, I thought it was you. Yeah, it's busy or what? A lot of people down the beach, isn't it? A lot of people out. And that fish shop down the end, half a metre between each other. People don't know what a metre is, see. 6 feet, they haven't got a clue. Dead, is it? There's a lot of people down the beach, though, isn't it? Probably town is dead, though, isn't it? Nowhere to go, see, is there? Where are you going to go, like? Never mind, when the pubs open up now, it'll be really busy again, won't it? I see China have got another deadly disease over there. Some people reckon it's coming from Russia. They don't know what the heck it is. So you've got these idiots in these labs making stuff and just releasing it out. Because a lot of people in Russia drink a lot of vodka all the time. Honest to God, they've been over there, and population drinking a lot of vodka. Yeah, TLC. Horrible, isn't it? I've never heard of it. Yeah, it's weird, man. Those marks behind the screen are a ghost waiting to come in to frighten us all. Yeah, it's a ghost, there is. Ghost sign. Scrape. It's the sun, I think, coming through from. No, it can't be this. Well, it must be the sun. Don't know what else it can be. Hold on, let me disappear and come back, see if it doesn't. Nope, still there. What if I change the vista? Let's have a look at Blackpool. Well, still there with Blackpool as well. It's the sun then, isn't it? Has to be the sun. Yeah, it's going to be the sun coming in. I'm going to paint him there, right? Where he's into. Oh, good lord. Oh, the sun's coming in on the side of the camera, see? The camera's picking it up. Unfortunately, beyond my technical abilities. So, see? No, poor dog, innit? People leave him out, see, don't they? Horrible that is, man. You've just seen Love Jets picked up close. What do you reckon? What do you think? Does look like werewolf. Do you know that monster drink? Do you see? The monster drink? Could well be the ghosts. I told you something in this room, didn't I? It's that Beaverbrook coming after me. Yeah, it's terrible. No, the scrapes on the screen behind me. Oh, look at now, she's gone back to her mobile. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's got a few fake Love Jet pictures. I haven't got any good ones of him. I'll have to have a look. Let me get this chat box thing up so everybody can see you chat in, otherwise they think I'm talking to myself. Right, there's the pop-out chat. Now I'm going to share the screen. There we are, it's better, isn't it? There we are, Shalom, can't see me anymore now. Won't frighten you anymore tonight because you have bad nights. Might not be able to sleep. Huh? John be on at 10 o'clock tonight now for the ghost stories, everyone. 3 ghost stories. One really sad one. I had tears in my eyes reading it. I wasn't laughing, honestly. It is really sad. It's like a bit of a twist to it as well, mind. You did send me nice ones of them. I checked them in the bin. No, I didn't. They are here somewhere. That one you've got in your picture over there. Is that a fake or is it the right one? Huh? We want to see Shalom's hair, we do. Apparently, she looks like Morticia Adams. She's coloured it black. Yeah, but you can see all the comments now, see? Because it's been recorded on screen. We've got it on big screen. I mean, I'm only got it in the laptop. Anyway, where's Rachel? How's Rachel? I miss having some intelligent conversations from the one hair that is has got something between the ears. But you'll have to get back in your yeah, that's Love Jet when he was older. See? That's after he finished his lean-to. Still isn't finished, right? It's going to take, well, the ark probably was built quicker. saying the man that hasn't done his door or his window, and he's had the door and the window in the garage for 2 years. It's the same shaped head. Yeah. Surprising, Carrie. He has got the same shaped head. So look at it again. Yeah. It's like an egg. Egghead. Apparently he's going to be like, he's going to dress up Johnny Lovejet. We're going to put him in tights, right? And some socks where he's missing, you know what. And then we're going to have Lovejet on there, LJ. He's going to have a cape. He'd be like Captain Beanie. And he'd be running up and down the seafront, making things worse for people. Instead of making things better, he'd be making things worse. Yes. Does your wife remind you every 6 months? Johnny Lovejet to the rescue. Isn't it? Dun dun dun. Is it a plane? Is it a bird? Or is it the Magam turd? It's Lovejet to the rescue. Oh, you'd be dribbling everywhere now. Have a straw. Is your mouth dead? I've never heard of that thing that you got though. Never heard of it. I will interrogate my laptop later. It sounds bad, doesn't it? But it can't be that bad, otherwise they would have sent it to A&E, right? So don't panic too much about it. Is it contagious? The Cape Crusader, Johnny Lovejet. If you've got a problem that's too difficult to resolve, call Johnny Lovejet. He'll come and scratch his head and look at it as well. That's it. Thing is, don't go on Google and read up about it, because there's stuff on there. If you have a scratch and you read on Google, oh, you've got scratch antacid, oh, you've got this, you could have that, you could have. Oh, don't believe half fee what you read on there. If it was really bad, you'd be in A&E by now. Okay, that's definite. In fact, he sent you home with a couple of tablets. I don't think it's that bad, to be honest with you. It might be a horrible disease to have, whatever, you know. But if it was really serious, you'd be in Bridgend A&E by now, right? With drips and pipes and everything. So take it from me, it's not that bad. He certainly wouldn't have let you driven home. Yeah, we've got, don't, Carrie, if you go reading on Google, right, the worst thing ever. If you get one ailment, next thing, hypochondria sets in. Oh, I got that, I got this, what about that, what about this? Oh, that spot. I don't do it anymore, I used to do it, frightened me to death. Go and see the doctor. Doctor, I got this, I got that. Well, have you been on Google? You used to say, yes, don't. It's a load of crap. So I don't go on there. Not looking for things like that, you know. What do you just what do you yourself to death with? So, but we're not doing that. Worrying ourselves to death. So what does Kyle think about it? Have we told Kyle about it? Yeah, you'll be fine. But God. The GP actually told you. Oh. But when he tell you straight away what it was? I've never heard of it. See, you've got me intrigued now. I'm not going to look at it though, in case it is bad. But you'd be in A&E if it was that bad, okay? side effects. What are the side effects? Normally, lots of side effects give you headaches or dizziness, vomiting. Don't drink any alcohol. That's the main thing. These drugs. You have tablets now for the side effects. You have a tablet for one thing, then you have 2 more tablets and to stop the side effects. But you never hear of anybody having front effects, do you? Yeah, but if it was that serious, she would have said, make your way to the A&E fee, right? I mean, if you're having a heart attack, the doctor doesn't say, oh look, take 4 of them tablets I'm prescribing you. They advise you straight away to go in A&E, right? Because that is serious heart attack. Anything that's really serious, straight to A&E. They don't mess about. So yeah, it might be a horrible disease, but it's not life-threatening, you know. Otherwise, you'd be in there by now, booked in. The tubes everywhere. So don't worry too much about it, feel right? But take the tablets as instructed. But, see, side effects. You can have all sorts of side effects. I had this condition once. I had to have tablets. The side effects were worse than the condition. Good God. Tiredness, sleepiness, dizziness, confusion. I will ask you all together. You don't need any tablets for that lot. Unsteady on your feet. Feeling sick, double vision. Reduce the white blood cells. Self-harm and suicide. Good God. Go with your mother. You don't want to be with Fee now. With Kyle. To the hell that is. Hello. Hello, how are you? I'm very well. What are you trying to sell me? I'm live on TV now, right, on YouTube. I can tell everybody that's watching you what you're trying to sell me. Oh, yeah. I don't want any windows, mate. I don't want any double glazed windows. I've got double glazed windows and I've got a funeral plan. So I don't need anything else. How's Nigeria? Is it nice and warm over there? You're in nice in Nigeria, isn't it? What's the COVID though? Idiot. That's what we've got to deal with them, see. Do you need life insurance? I got double glazing. I got a funeral plan. I don't need anything else. That was Nigeria. Thank you very much. Sling your hook. Normally, I keep on saying them, tell them why. Why? 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 After the 5th why, right? They normally ring off. I wind them up terrible. Yeah, ghost stories tonight, 10 o'clock. They are scary. To coin a phrase, you'll pants yourself. First one is a bit sad though. You'll have to get Kleenex out, right? Get ready to cry. Guy almost cried and I'm a bloke. We're at his nails normally. Don't cry over anything. Except spilt milk, of course. Greg, how are you? We're in early. Normally come on at 10 o'clock and it's the ghost stories. But I was missing everybody, see. I get attached to you lot. Well, some of you. Not all. So yes. 10 o'clock now, John has got the lovely stories ready. I don't know where these buffoons are getting my number from. There we are, play them along, innit? Came up 01639, he's in Nigeria. You never know, we may bump into each other. I hope not, especially if you've got COVID or you've been eating sprouts. Bump into it, you might explode. If we bump into you, Shalom, all them sprouts. Shalom knows, don't people get an addiction? So you got to eat sprouts. Bowl in the morning, right? Sprouts with milk. Dinner time, fried sprouts. And in the supper time then, sprout sandwiches. You went through Bryn twice. Did you have to show your passport fee? It's mad going through Bryn. Up that hill, innit? Go through that little drive. Go watch sheep jumping out to do. Take me away from this place. Bryn's, if anybody doesn't know Bryn, it's like the High Chaparral. Remember? With them things blowing down the road, them weeds or whatever they were. That's what Bryn's like. And they got one telegraph pole per mile. The internet goes in but don't come back out. That's what it's like, Shalom, innit? Yeah. Rachel was in my stage, wasn't she? Shopping. My stage, okay, see. I used to work up there. Doing central eating. Garth, my stage, all over the place. So I like my stage, it was okay. But the walls were very thick stone houses. Oh, it was hard work. When are we having a quiz night next? God knows. I don't know. See, I do these quizzes, but nobody turns up, see. It's a lot of work to do, you know. I can't be bothered. Our fee was up to 8:15. Well, nobody got up by then. They don't get up till 10. Thing is, they don't get out of the graves till the sun goes down, you know. Once the sun goes down, right, Bryn opens up. All the tombs start opening. They all come out. Anybody else from Bryn? Anybody from Bryn? Call in all the editors from Bryn. Anybody else on there? Oh, no. Clinby. Mine's in Pencode, my dentist. Got it that far away so you can't hear me screaming. So what's we going to be up to tomorrow now, isn't it? It's going to be a lovely day out. Right, there's sunshine, South Wales, hardly any clouds, bit of dust from the steelworks. It should be pretty good. For all of those that are on Facebook, come and join us on YouTube. Gary's British Talk Show. Right, if you subscribe there, next time we come on, if you want to, then you can join our little family here. We've got lots of people in the family now. Good God, they're decreasing. They're jumping off there. Facebook. There's only one left now. They may be going to come back on YouTube, I hope. Tell you what, is it Keisha or Kaisha? How do you say your name? Keisha Walters, is it? You're going to your friend's garden for a drink, here, Callie? Nice, man. That place where you live is nice, mind, isn't it? Nice by there, out of the way. Yeah. Keisha, is it? Where did your mother get that name from then? Eh? Where did Sonia get her name from? Is it a singer or something, or Keisha as in Belisha? Is it? Not trying to take the mick. Where is she then, Sonia? She out with a boyfriend? When is she getting married now, or what? She won't tell us. So she was getting married in Las Vegas last time we talked. I suppose it's on lockdown over there, isn't it? She'll be listening now, won't she, after? See what we've all said. Huh? She's nice, so I like Sonia. She's down to earth. Everybody's nice on here. All the girls, except Shalom. Everybody else is good. Shalom, I do pull her tail a bit, you know, Shalom. Shalom is good. She's good. We haven't seen much of her hairdressing skills yet. We do need to see her hair. She's dyed it black. I want to see what it's like. Is it semi-permanent or a permanent? I want to know. So I tell you what, Keisha, you do the quiz. Here we are, right? You've no clue if they're getting married. Oh. Gin and what? Gin and tonic, lemon. Doesn't it give you acid then? I seen Captain Beanie today on the beach. It's with his girlfriend. Is that his girlfriend he got? Black hair? Captain Beanie won't come on, yeah. He's saying, welcome to my world. How many kids have we got, think Keisha? Have we got 3? He's got 3 kids. It doesn't matter, you don't know what I mean. She's on drugs now. Won't be getting any sense out of her. We didn't get much before, but now she's on these tablets. She's become delirious. Oh, the marriage thing. I didn't bring it up, Fee. Did I bring it up? No. I'm not saying it anymore. All right. It was busy time then, eh? Christmas time. Blinking heck. I'm not going to even mention it for you anymore. It's between you and the other one. Yeah, but Sonia was going to get married in Las Vegas. That's what she said to us. So, but because of the lockdown and all that, I think she said they're not going to bother now. So you don't need to get married, you know, it's only a bit of paper. And a lot of people get married, and as soon as they get married, it's split up. They must just like the party, innit? The cake. You know, I've been engaged 4 times, and I've used the same ring on every finger. So I got to look for a woman, size 10, thinnish fingers. Is it size M? I don't know. Anyway, thinnish fingers, right? So it can go on and off. And got to watch they don't put on too much weight towards the end of the relationship. Otherwise, I got to get some fairy liquid, you know, when they sleep, get the fairy liquid on the day before you're going to tell them we're finishing, right? Pull the ring off, innit? But they don't notice. They sleep in, see? Clean the ring, innit? Put it back in the box, ready for the next one. The next morning then, oh, look, It's not working out. Isn't it? It's no good beating around the bush, is it? And trying to make things last when you're not compatible. That's what I think anyway. I might be wrong, but I am happy. I'm not, man. You've got to be truthful to yourself, right? And sometimes if the relationship isn't going, if they stop cutting the grass, stop washing the car, stop weeding, stop doing the DIY, you've got to think to yourself, am I in this relationship for the right reasons? Huh? You've got to be truthful to yourself. And you need to sit down and say, look, you might be better off with somebody else. Angela Davis, she knows. Angela knows. Yeah, Angela, it's right, isn't it? You only live once, right? Why live with somebody that's not pulling their weight? Right? Mind you, one of the girls, she had a bit too much weight to pull. But that's another story. Yeah, cut the grass, weeding. It is right, isn't it? Look, the men normally are the ones who go out to earn the money, and traditionally, right? They go out, and the women are in the house doing all the chores in the kitchen and stuff, because that's their little area. They're allowed to be in the day, so they stay in that area, and they do all the dishes and ironing, hoovering. Right? When the men come back, they're tired, right? What have you been up to then all day, love? I've been slaving in that steelworks, right? Oh, I woke up twice. Come on now, what have you been up to? Yeah, women go shopping, don't they? I'm not like that, honestly. I just having a bit of fun. I'm gross. No, I'm not. But I have been engaged a couple of times. Right? I've had various presents. Put them on Facebook. Sell them on there. Some people don't want them back, see, right? The first three, all her family wanted the stuff back. They were really tight. Right? But the last one, she wasn't too bad. Or keep the stuff. The gifts weren't that good. All from Argos. Right? So the Argos stuff, you can't sell it on Marketplace because there's too many of the similar sort of things on there. Right? So I tried selling on eBay. No, Gumtree in the end. Take it away, Gumtree. Yeah, on that. And you can have the photograph of her as well. Scaring the dog. Go on, take her. See, I had a photograph of her smiling. You're scaring the dog. So that was a booby prize. We have that. Yeah, you're taking them. You've got to take this. Come on. Have it. And off it went. Great. Sonia, my love, how the devil are you? Your daughter's on. She's just been telling us all about you. All your weird little things you do. It's okay, Sonia. Right? We won't tell anybody. Only the people that are viewing now from all around Great Britain. Well, Port Talbot, South Wales. Yeah, she told us all about you, Sonia. Me and Love Jet, we were laughing. It was funny. But, that's how it is. Keisha, where did you get the name from? We want to know. Because she don't know either. Where did you get the name from? Quiche. That's something you eat, isn't it? Quiche. Was you watching a cooking program when you named her? Keisha, it is a nice name, but I don't know where the heck it comes from, What's its origin? We'd like to know. Everybody's looking in. And Fia's got a terrible disease. She can hardly communicate. Well, nothing's changed there, but she has got this terrible disease. All right, that's a good one, isn't it? I don't know what you riddled with. I don't know. I don't look like I don't go to your personal life until I've stopped talking about anything personal. But if you've got STDs, love, you want to go and sort them out. Don't mention them words. For that fee, you've got to have a tickler. Yeah, let's get rid of two of them for you. Because they're gone. They've gone on eBay. It's on if she sold them. Or she's sitting on them. That does them good. Oh God, I've sat on them before, headphones. They don't take much sitting on. They crack straight away, don't they? Have you noticed headphones, not very strong, are they? Used to be really robust, didn't they? Fee, how are you feeling, Fee? I'm worried about you, actually. How many tablets I've got? 24 or something, is it? Top of the fridge. The headphones are on top of the fridge. Oh, that's a weird place to put them, isn't it? Top of the fridge. See, funny people on you. Gold ones, are they? Good gosh. I got them Bluetooth ones, you know. My daughter got pink ones, but my daughter's pinched my Bluetooth ones now, and I got a pink ones. How does that work out? But the thing is, if you've got that disease, you've got to take the meds, Fee. Right? If your doctor's instructed you to take them, you've got to do it. W dose every, to get rid of it. I've never heard of it, see? Sonia, have you ever heard of the suicide disease that you've got to take tablets for? Fee got it, I've never heard of it. Never heard of that one. And Angela, have you heard of it, Angela? Suicide disease? I thought that was schizophrenia, that one. People hearing voices, you know, the voices tell them, oh, jump off that cliff, will you? Schizophrenia is scary, tell you what now. Whoa. Anybody got that, I feel sorry for them. Because they hearing voices and they think it's it's actually coming from outside. It's not, it's inside their head. What, your disease or schizophrenia? I know schizophrenia is for life, but you can't take tablets, can you? It's horrible, it is. Terrible. I've never heard of it. Neuralgia is neurology, that's of the brain, isn't it? See, normally if you go to an optician, they have looked at your eyes, anything to do with neuralgia, they know it. You know, a lot of people get sent straight to the doctors. No, I've never heard of it either. Sounds like a new one, like, you know, new disease. No, I mean, we do have a bit of fun and yeah, and all that, but sometimes you've got to take it serious, haven't we? So if the doctor's prescribed them tablets, then really you should have an adult with you and take them. Oh, she's on the bandwagon. It's related to fibromyalgia. We were talking about that the other night, weren't we? Oh, perhaps you've got it then. You can get a car over it, can you? Get that pip form there, get a car. Huh? Use it as a taxi. See, brand new taxi. New one to the fleet. Get rid of that old scrappy thing you got. Tell the doctor I want a car for my condition. Everybody else is doing it for you. Cardi got it as well, look. I'm the odd one out, I haven't got it yet. I got other complaints. We all got something wrong with us, isn't it? As you get older, you get something, don't you? See, they're all putting their hand up now, fee, right? Gary's British Fibromyalgia Show, can you say? Yeah, we're all the same. We all take the mickey out of everything, right? And that's sometimes the best to try and get away from things, just to laugh, you know. But when I sit down and think about it, we would all rather be in a different place, wouldn't we? You know, I'm not saying I got any pain or anything, but I know others have, you know. I know somebody with schizophrenia, and I've looked after them, and it's horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Taking them back and forth to the psychiatrist. Tablets don't work. Police, social workers, nightmare. So we all like a joke, but it is certain things are a bloody nightmare to do now. We'll get that under control and have the other test, don't I? Is it a blood test or something? Get that under control. But if you've got the other thing, you've got to do whatever Carrie's doing, you know? Because she seems okay with whatever she got. She's got it under control, Sifi. You've got to get your thing done now, sorted. Get that out of the way. Get sorted. If you've got fibromyalgia or whatever it's called, go and get that done as well. No good hiding from it. It's going to make your life hell, see? And you said you got that farting bug. What's that called? What's that other thing you got? What's that other one you got for you? You're farting all the time. Samantha, how are you, love? How's your sister? Oh, it's all down to that. How's Millie, Samantha? Ah, yeah. What do you call me guru for? I know I am the guru, but you know, we're on a bit early tonight, Samantha. That's the way. Brilliant. John said he was chatting to earlier on. John will be on at 10 now. We don't ghost stories at 10, but we all miss each other, see, so we're all on here for a chat. Right? Everybody's welcome in this family. It's great news for Millie. We've all prayed for her, and I'm sure that has helped somewhat. I don't know if you believe in God or whatever, or in another, something above. Depends if you live in flats, mine 3-story flats, somebody is going to be above, but I thought somebody further above, you know. He does need a bed, oh yeah. He's great, John is. How's your mother and father? Are they better now? Stressy on them as well, isn't it? See, they can come and join if they want to, anytime. Can have a word with John now. John can have a word with them. And we're trying to be like a little family in here. Saying in, it's not really in. We're on a hard drive somewhere, probably out in Tokyo. Don't know where the hell we are really, but we're on the internet somewhere. But we're all thinking of you and your sister and your mother and father. Anyway, Fia's got a funny disease that we've never heard of. It will do. It's stress, see? Stress is affecting your mother, you know? It'll affect your father, but he won't show it. Men try to hide their feelings away, right? They lock away, right? But it does surface, you know? So you've got to make allowances for them. You know, they're both a lot older, but feelings, you know. So what you've got to do is cut them a bit of slack. Is that the word? I don't know. Do you talk with a Scottish accent at that now? Yeah, men do, man. Men do. I hold it all in, you know. But sometimes then you can go somewhere by yourself, have a good cry in it, a man. That's what they do. Right, I'm off out now with the dogs or whatever, and off we go. Have a good cry. Come back. Feel okay then? Bit better, isn't it? Emotion is awful, isn't it? It builds up. But main thing, she's getting better. Right? And we look forward to seeing her on here again. Yes, Fee's an heck of a way. She got IBS. She got a bit of that as well. We're all a little family, Samantha. Anybody's feeling ill, try and make them better. You know, or if it like your sister, then need a bit more prayers or whatever we can do now. Sadly, we're a long way away, otherwise we'd be up there with you. John is saying these ghost stories tonight. We got one, the first one. If you like crying, don't listen to it, because everybody be crying. I was crying reading it. And the second two of them are the scary ones. Feeling awful there. Well, is Kyle out, is he? Yeah, but at the end of the day, money's not everything, see, Fee. Money's not everything. You learn that as you grow older. Money isn't everything. Best thing is have a good complaint. Come in here and complain if you want to. You can't swear, otherwise you Could have the whips. Anybody on the other swears, see, Samantha, we give them the whip. It's only a noise, but it works. Yeah, it's awful. You've got all them 3 kids, you're feeling rotten. They can come on here any time, have a chat to us. No, don't tell us anything personal. Yeah, well, the last 2 are scary. The first one's okay though. It's a bit sad, if anything. Really sad. But the last one is scary. Yeah, some people like it, don't they? You know, some people like being scared, but whew. See, when after Fee's watched it, she got to go and watch SpongeBob SquarePants to get the scariness out of her. So last time we watched it, SpongeBob was on all night. Well, the first story, you'll enjoy it, Fee, honestly. But if you're feeling a bit weepy, don't watch it because it is really sad. It's a true story. I think I know where it came from. I'm not absolutely sure, you know. Yeah, SpongeBob. Get SpongeBob ready. Right. Some of the stories we have, sort of, you can believe them. But others then are really frightening. Tonight's are like that. They are frightening. But there we are. That's the way it is. Yeah, she'd be scared. She'll be scared. Definitely. We have got another one that's coming soon, and that's even worse. But the person that's gonna, she told me a bit about it, and it was really scary. But she doesn't know if she can let it out because it might affect the family. It only affects her daughter's 7, and her husband. And her husband works in steelworks, and he's petrified, the husband is. But it doesn't affect the mother for some reason. It's a poltergeist. That's all I can say at the moment, but it is horrific. Yeah, there's loads of cartoons. What's that ghost cartoon? I love you. What's that little white ghost cartoon? Watch him. They haven't got to be true, see? There we are, see? Casper, that's right. Watch Casper. He's a friendly ghost. Not like the ones that we've got on our story. Casper, yes. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. And tomorrow's show, I got loads of photos building up now. Right? and you can all see them. There's all sorts on there. I have got one from Millie, her little black and white dog, Samantha. Is that right? You've got a little black and white dog? She sent me a photograph of that, so we could put that on there. She sent it to me weeks ago. Yeah, it shows who you are and what you're up to, innit? You know? Ghostbusters. Who are you going to call? Johnny Lovejet? Ghostbusters are scary, man. See Riley's story on Facebook. Group of young boys. Ginger Cat, I haven't seen that one. Samantha's a model, everybody. Very pretty as well. Don't get many models. I mean, all the girls in the show are lovely, right? Shalom's a bit of a model, but she changed her hair. She was a blonde bombshell. Now she's Morticia Adams. She's gone black. Doodle-doo-doon. Doodle-doo-doon. There's Shalom. Yep, Shalom's gone Morticia. I don't know if she's doing it for a bet or what, I don't know. Shalom, are you with us still? Or you've gone back to sleep? She's delirious, she's in and out. In and out of chat. Her mother then, she got a mother that's an artist. She'd done a miniature Alsatian the other day, it was nice. She said it was a hot dog or sausage dog or something or other, but it looked like an Alsatian with little legs, you know. Good paint, you know. See, we all have a bit of fun, don't you? People from all over the world come here. Don't know why, must be bored. But look, it's just gone 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, we've got the ghost stories. Should we all go for a cup of coffee and come back? That'd be okay, wouldn't it? Huh? Because it is a long show otherwise. I've been on since 8. After this morning show, I had to go to bed. I was knackered. Up all night playing PUBG with my daughter. She's 11. She got this game PUBG on the internet. I got to go in there until I'm killed about 5 times. She laughs her head off. Yes, last night she switched the internet off. She's downstairs and I'm upstairs, right? She then Control-Alt-Delete on her computer to do something. That didn't work. So she switched off the modem downstairs. I'm cut off up here, aren't I? See? We're still talking about you, love. We're always going to be talking about you, right? Because we want to see that hair, the black hair. Right? We could have it at the start of the ghost stories. Right? We could have you drifting past. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You might look lovely with it. Yeah. Pale skin, no jet black hair. It's weird, isn't it? Bit Italian like. I did have photographs of her. She is really pretty blonde. I don't know if she looked black. Let me see if I can find. Can I find a photograph of you? I wonder. Let's see if I can find one. I'll delve into the deep archives. Let's see if I can find one. It'd be nice for people to see again. Right, where are we? She don't like me showing the photographs. Where is she? Oh, where the heck have I put them photographs? Just looking at the blank wall there. In a minute. Talk amongst yourselves. My search for. I think I found them. There we are. Watch now. Hillbilly, good evening, how are you? We're just going to have a look at Shalom's photograph. There she is, look. Let's see the bottom one in blonde there, next door to the bedraggled old one there. See the one in blonde there? Shalom on our show. Would you believe it? She's very pretty, isn't she? And the top one, she's in the middle there again, look. Looking very tanned. But now she's changed her hair to black. I don't know if that works, see? There we are. If you think she looked nice in black, answers on the postcard. Is your mother talking about it as well? Tomorrow night, though, we can have all the photographs out, all on the You're 2 hours away, though. Dirty blonde now. What's a dirty blonde? It's dark blonde, is it? Dirty blonde, I never heard of it. Is that a thing, a dirty blonde? Brown, is it? Well, I wasn't sure. Thanks for clearing that up. Starting to get me a bit worried. There we are. There's little flies coming in here. I don't know where the hell they're coming from. Get my head in. Not that in. Let's get rid of one anyway. One less. So what have you been up to? Hillbilly? Hillbilly's a carpenter in America, West Virginia. It's extremely hot out there at the moment. Yesterday I was looking up there, it was really hot. Light brown, is it? Dirty blonde? Light brown? I'm not really sure, see. Never heard of it before, dirty blonde. I thought it was somebody very promiscuous. Perhaps that means something else, is it? See, I've led a sheltered life, see. I've only been engaged to 4 and I've only gone out with about 40. So I'm still relatively new at this game. Buying meat to do. How much is meat out there then, Hillbilly? When you buy meat, do you buy half an animal? Adam Williams, how are you? Adam's from, where are you from now? So that's with Bradford. Adam's from Bradford. He's our newest member to the family. He works in Argos, but he can't get a discount for anybody else. So no good asking. You're all good, are you? He is late though, Adam. You are late. So you know what you've got to do now, don't you, Adam? Do you know the procedure here? That's good, Hillbilly. $50, £30. Hi, Adam. You're going to drop your trousers and bend over. There we are. That's what you get for being late. He's had what for? You mustn't be late again. Boring. watching a war film on Netflix. Flipping heck. Never mind. At least you're an hour now, that's the main thing. Right? Now 10 o'clock we got Ghost Stories by John Morgan. First story he's going to read out, it's a little bit sad. The next two are quite scary. So I might have to go in a bit now to get the earphones from my daughter. I had some Bluetooth earphones, really nice, right? Akai, A-K-A-I, really nice Bluetooth. She took them. They're up where she lives with her mother. She lived with me. She lives with me now for a bit. But she got her own headphones now downstairs, the pink ones. So I'll have to borrow them now. Oh, don't worry, Feeman. Your health is more important than anything, right? And if there's anything we can do to help you, you just give us a shout. Right? I know you've got family nearby and all that. But if there's anything else you need, get in contact with us on Facebook. We'll try and help as much as we can. Yes. I wouldn't take him until Kyle comes home though, Fee. Because you've got children in the house, you know. Don't take him until there's somebody else there, another adult. In case they make you feel ill, you know, dizzy and you can't look after the kids. So I wouldn't take them until there's somebody else there. If there are any problems, just call us. We will try to help. See, we're a caring lot on here. We do try to help people. Yeah, get SpongeBob SquarePants ready for a good scaring. Have we got anybody there with you now, Fee? Before we take them tablets, is anybody there with you? Okay then, see you at 10, Sonia. She's with a fella tonight, so she's got to give him a bit of time, innit? Right? It's only fair. But make sure you're back here by 10. We got strict rules on here. See you later, Mum. See you later, Mum. You haven't got to come back on at 10, mind. But he will be reprimanded and talked about. Oh, it's not long now, look, 45 minutes. What should we chat about now? Hillbillies are still boiling out there. You'll be the host by then, yeah, exactly. Margaret, what time do you call this, love? Margaret, assume the position, love. Bend over. How's your back? One for Margaret. Straighten back up now, you'll be okay. We've been on since 8 o'clock, Margaret, you know that. But we didn't arrange it. Your alarm wouldn't switch off. It's annoying, isn't it? I got Alexa, see. It plays Indian music. Very annoying. You've got to switch it off after a while. Unless you're Indian. You like Bollywood. Bungy, dungy, bungy, dungy. They're talking like that, man. Can't understand a word of it. Yeah, that's more sensible fee. That is more sensible, right? Don't take him until there's another adult in the house. So, see, you've got to be sensible with tablets. If I take antihistamine, I go weird. It's weird, isn't it? All I got to take is 2 antihistamine. And I start going dizzy. What the hell's that about? I'm allergic to, what am I allergic to? Penicillin. Allergic to penicillin. I got to take terramycin. That sounds terrible, isn't it? Terramycin. Some mice around some terror. Is that you allergic to that as well, though? I don't take any drugs at all, see. Paracetamol to send me to sleep. 2 paracetamol, I'm gone. Drinking gin, oh, they'd be legless now and being sick all over your carpet, Margaret. Are they out the back garden drinking it? Yeah, that's the only thing I'm allergic to. Can't touch it. Makes me go terrible. Terramycin I have, and I can't even take many of them, you know. If I'm really ill, the only time I'm really ill, like a real sore throat, and it's absolutely like terrible, then I'll take terramycin, 500 milligrams. But I don't take anything. I'm lightweight when it comes to tablets. Just I took them other ones, what do you call them? Ibuprofen. I took them on an empty stomach. Oh my good lord, pain. I had to go to A&E. That's how bad it was. Pain in my stomach. Went to A&E. First thing he done, stick a thing up my nose, camera, into my stomach. Cheers. Oh, it's a bit inflamed down there. Then I had a bad nose then from the camera. So you can't win, see, can you? Huh? That camera. I've had the camera up the other end as well, mate. That's not fun. Not old enough to be allergic to it yet. Your body haven't had all these drugs. You're blessed our channel, Oliver. Thank you, Billy. You'll need blessing now after these ghost stories. Oof. Well, that's good if you blessed it. Thank you very much. My brother's a pastor, but he hasn't blessed it. He won't even come on yet. He's got his own way of doing things. Oh, it's fun, isn't it? Huh? 21 past. I'm wondering if I got any slides or anything to show you. We blessed everyone you have. Oh, thank you. Oh, Nigeria. Sorry, I can't talk. I'm actually on the show at the moment. Okay? And if you want to come on the show and sell windows or what? Do I want an iPhone? No. I can't do anything with my eye. I've tried them before. I put it up to my eye and I couldn't hear anything. So there's no point me having an iPhone. I need one for my ears, like this one. What? An iPhone. I can't do anything with it with my eyes. I use my eyes for looking, right? Can't see. I can't do anything with them. I got an iPhone, right? I put it up to my eyes. I couldn't hear a thing. So iPhones are no good. I need a earphone for my ears. You're in India now, aren't you? Right? Ask everybody around if they got any phones that you can put up to your ears to talk to. Right? I don't want an iPhone. I can't hear with my eyes, man. Can't you understand plain English? I can't hear with my eyes. Therefore, look in. I'm not. Look, I'm no. There's nothing wrong with me. There's something wrong with you. Phoning people up at the other end of the world, trying to sell them something that is totally useless. I am on the show now. I've got to get back to my show. Gary's British Talk Show. If you want to come in, subscribe, comment, and like. Bye. That had him. John Smith, good evening. How are you? There's people trying to sell me iPhones all the time with African voices. I told them I put it up my eye. I can't hear anything. I don't know what the heck's wrong with them. So you can hear him in the background. I've got a funny bloke on you. They won't get anywhere with me. I torture them. Double glazing. Why? Fifth, why? They slam the phone down. Or I keep them on the phone, you know. Hold on a minute, I'll be back now. I go downstairs, cup of coffee, watch something on telly, 20 minutes to come back. You still there? Yeah. All right. What do you want? No, it's an African voice. Gotta have a bit of fun now, anyway. John Smith. How devil are you? Where are you from, John Smith? Are you from the UK, John? Might have been you phoning me now. I've been trying to sell me an iPhone that you can't put up to your eye. See? It's great, man. Got to talk to them like that. Because they get my phone number. I don't know where they get it from. I've been sold somewhere. I'm in a batch of 10,000. Gullible. Go on, he's gullible. He'll buy anything. Sell him an iPhone 11, whatever it is. He was on for some 11X, or I don't know, never heard of it. So where's John Smith from? Hillbilly's blessed us all. Everybody on the show is blessed. Feel blessed. Some are more blessed than others, right? Some of the women are more blessed than others. George Bond. Good evening, George. How are you? Now, George is our happy birthday singer, right? Anybody got a birthday, we play George singing happy birthday, which is a treat. Nobody, I don't sing it, but George does, right? Now, George frequents other channels as well, mind. We can't mention the other channels. Copyright. Oh, you gotta laugh, aren't you? You gotta laugh. He'll be back on it now. His mate will be trying again now. Same answer they're going to get. I did see your new video. It's very good, George. You didn't burn your hand this time on the hot water. See? You are learning. George is very good. And in tomorrow night's PowerPoint presentation, I'll show you George. He does fishing, and he got archery. He got a longbow. Have you got a longbow out there, Hillbilly? George Bond there now. He's really good with the longbow. Only thing, he's shooting them in his garden, and sometimes some go over the fence. You know, and if there's somebody bending down, could be serious. I've never hit anybody, George, have you? In the backside or anything? With that bow and arrow thing you got, long bow. He does hit the bull. I've seen him hit the bull a couple of times. Have we got one though? Have we got one, Hillbilly? I can imagine you out there with one of them. It'll be like Deliverance, won't it? Is that the type of place you live like Deliverance? That bloke in a banjo? You haven't got neighbours like that, Hillbilly, have you? See? That's the type of thing we think. People living in the woods. All playing banjos and laughing. Well, George is the one for you, Shalom. He does actually. It's theirs, eh? Deliverance. They are about there, are they? Inbred, aren't they? They all got the same uncle. Shalom, we can arrange a date. No, I think George is actually seeing somebody. George, you've got a girlfriend, haven't you? Sabrina. So we can't arrange a date for you, Shalom Adlak. George, I know you've gone up with Sabrina, but if you ever finish with Sabrina, Shalom likes archery. Okay, we'll sort you out. Send the communication to each other. She loves you singing. She thinks you're brilliant. Yeah, I'd like Shalom. He's taken already, man. George is a bit of a stud, right? We'll have to have a look them up. Whittaker's, is it? Oof. They live in near you then. Yes, you got 10. Keisha, whatever. What's it? Keisha, isn't it? You can call me Glary. Everybody else call me Glary. It's only half an hour. Half an hour of this. I haven't got it with me. It's on my mobile phone. I got to transfer it over, George. I have seen it though. I've seen it, but I can't play it tonight. I'll try and transfer it tomorrow, right? For tomorrow night. I don't want, if you start singing, I don't know what Shalom will do. Shalom loves you singing. She'd like the old happy birthday you had. I got the old happy birthday. Do you want me to play that one, George? I've got that one on there. Jack White, the dancing outlaw. Good God. Yeah, right. This is for Shalom, right? Because she likes George's singing. So George is going to sing as if it was happy birthday to Shalom. Because Shalom and George, perfect couple.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Twice, coronavirus. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Boop, boop, happy birthday.
There we are. See Shalom? I can see you and him walking down the aisle. Perfect for each other. George, you're going to admire her. Shalom's a new admirer of your singing. It's okay, Fee. Good gosh. Anybody gets a birthday now, George will be singing it. Whether you like it or not. George, the official birthday singer. Look, Shalom is. She's beside herself, Shalom is. Are you sure you want Keisha or Kate? Not Keisha. What's your name? Sabrina? Take it all the names mixed up. Are you still going up with Sabrina, George? Because we got another one in the queue waiting for you. You're used to it, You're used to women chase now. Blinking heck. See? They're all chasing George, but he is used to it. So, you know. But he's good at that bow. Did see a video, you did have videos, didn't you, George? Of you using that bow. Pardon me. You're going to see yourself on my channels, eh? Look, Shalom's good at the bow as well. Strong bow she's good at though. Shalom, that's the bow you're good at. Strong bow. Yeah, she's good at the bow as well, George. Yeah, see now, I knew where that one's going. Just like a gal on a bow here and there. Bow and sprouts. Is it? Are you a cider man as well, hillbilly? Oof, wrecks me. I can't. Well, I don't drink anymore, but when I used to drink cider, oh, thumping headache the next day. Bow. Strong bow. But you have got a still out there now, hillbilly. Sure, you've got a still. You were saying you got a still. You make your own hooch. We'd love to have some photographs. The 505 Club. Strongbow he's got. Hillbilly makes 40 gallons of the stuff. $40 gallons, good God. How long does that take to ferment then, Hillbilly? From when you put the stuff in, you know? We've got a 45-gallon drum, is it? Oh, look. Happy days. Chris Reid and Snarnia. Three weeks to 3 months, is it? So the hotter it is, the ferments quicker. The outside temperature, is it? What's it? Is it nice to taste then, or is it really strong? Because I've tried the Irish poachine. That's made from potatoes. That's really strong. Oh, there's no flavour. But they drinking in coffee out there, see? So you're drinking a cup of coffee and the coffee is really nice. Next thing, you can't talk. So in the winter it takes ages then, does it? I should imagine. You use a lot of gas. There's a guy not far from here. He got a still in his shed. The other day I went over there and gave him a safety valve because he's making a heck of a noise. It's a copper cylinder, heating cylinder. He's got a gas ring underneath, and he's I don't know what he's putting in there. He's got some sort of mash or other in there. If Chris Reedon's on here, he's welcome anytime. He's welcome to say hi. You can come in the chat. You can share a window here. He's on his way home, though, isn't he? Are you on your way home if you're on here, Chris? You're on your way home now? Tomorrow? Or tonight? Back to Bracknell now. I know Bracknell very well. My sister used to live in Camberley, the other side. We used to go to the Cricketers. There's a Cricketers pub restaurant there, near Bracknell. Because her husband used to work in Bracknell. So I know Bracknell very well. Cheap vodkas, eh? Top shelf. Oh, that's it. That takes the sharpness out of it, is it? The Brita filter. You're making proper chips, or wood chips. 3 of your neighbours. Don't tell me you're all drinking bowl with your neighbours. Is it? You'll be alcoholic, man. I better got a red nose already, Sonia, have you? Not Sonia, Shalom. Shalom, have you got a red nose already through drinking? That's what they get, and they get veins up the nose. These heavy drinkers. Making proper chips and lasagna. Nice, man. He's a silent viewer, is he? He's welcome to be. I'm going to be silent. I'm not going for a cuppa now. I did switch off the chat, but when George was singing, I had a quick glug of lemonade, so I'm fine now. We'll be having ghost stories now. 10 o'clock, Chris, if you're watching. They are very scary. The first one is going to make you cry, because it's nice, but it's got a little ghostly ending. The other two will make you petrified. They're really bad. But we got Hillbilly here from West Virginia, and he has blessed the show. So that will stop any naughtiness, any ghosts. Hillbilly, have a little lovely time. Thanks for blessing the show, right? We'll see you again. Have a great time with all your guests. If you're not on here tomorrow, we'll see you Monday. Okay, have a lovely time, mate. There we are, like it's Hillbilly from West Virginia. Like Chris's show, we get people from all over the world here. It's nice to interact with them. Love Jet calls him Hillbilly, HB. He's a silent viewer, is he? Chris is a silent viewer. See, Chris talks all the time. I think he must have an agenda laid out, but I can't do it. I can't keep on rabbiting. I've got an agenda set out. Other than I did buy something today that Chris would love. And it's one of these. A gimbal. Have we got one of these, Chris? A gimbal for the mobile phone. It's a DJI Osmo 3 gimbal for mobile phones. It just makes video better when you, because we're going to do ghost stories, but we're actually going out on site. We're going to Margam Castle, which is really haunted, and then there's the Margam Abbey, which is built in 1147. We're going there. Me and John will be doing ghost stories from haunted places. John don't know yet. I got a sort of, come on John, we're going for a ride in the car. Oh, he's here. John Morgan. Just saying, I bought a gimbal device for when we do our outside broadcasts, our ghost stories to Margam Castle. I'll be standing behind John. John, you go first. If anything creepy comes, I'm legging it. Every man for himself. I'll be gone. Ooh. So John, did you cry after reading that story, first one? Huh? No, he's not late. He's not on till 10, see? John comes on at 10, man. So he's not late. Now the thing is, I've got to nip downstairs and get the headphones. Otherwise I won't be able to hear a word he's saying. And there'll all be feedback and all that. Oh, don't worry, John. I won't leave you alone with the ghosts. No, John isn't coming on till 10. Johnny's a stirrer, isn't he? Johnny's going to have whips. Johnny, one whip for being stirring. Right, one whip. See, I'm not as good as Chris with the whipping. Chris got a little thing he presses, but I haven't got that. I've got to nip downstairs now, get my earphones. Right, so I'm going to depart for a minute, have a chat amongst yourselves, right, and I'll be back very shortly. Okay. Yeah, I'm back. Can everybody hear me okay? Because it doesn't look like my mic's connected. It must be okay, I suppose. Oh. Margaret, you again? You're all back, is it, for the ghost stories? Right, John, me and John normally have a little bit of a chat before we go on, but because we're all live now, I'm going to put the center screen off with the text. I'll go back onto the side, and then I'll introduce John then at 10 o'clock. Okay, John? And then we'll get on with it then. It's just nice to everybody have a chat, isn't it? Give me a rest. Me blabbering all the time. So is Rebecca okay, Margaret? All her friends there? Enjoying? 10 o'clock now, we'll be having the ghost stories. Not long now. It's weird, my microphone. Normally got a little red dot on it. It seemed to have gone off for some unknown reason. Weird. Not showing anything. Might be a ghost in here. Is there a ghost in here already? What the heck? Earlier on, we had two big scratch marks on the back. Looked like some ghoul had scratched us, but I think it was the sun. Let's hope. You're in the tea, bed off drinking tea, then having gin. Are you ready, John? Have you got all your stuff ready? Tell you what, I'll switch that over now. I'll put that back. There we are. Does that work now? Still doesn't work. It's weird. Something's gone wrong with that. Can everybody hear me okay? Go test this. Sitting in your friend's garage. It's weird, isn't it? See, people in Wales are a bit strange. Beanie, give it a thumbs up, is it? Yeah, more people will be coming in at 10. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, more people are coming in at 10, John. I'll take the hat off now. Look at the hair, it's terrible, isn't it? Make a mistake of me here. I gotta put my daughter's headphones on because she's nicked mine. I can send John the link now. Good Lord, it's not long enough, is it? No. Invite. Copy the clipboard. Okay, John, you should have the link now. Just waiting for John. Ghost stories will start. Aha. There we are. Don't worry, that's gone like that. You seem to do smaller tonight. Hold on, so I can get it better. Oh, there we are.
That's better.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Guy?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Right. Yeah, perfect.
Okay. You take over, John, when you're ready.
What's the time, man? Let's have a look. It's 5 to 10 now, right? I think it's only going to be fair if we start at 10 because people do come in. You know, your show didn't normally start till bang on 10, did it? Remember?
No. Yeah.
So
we'll wait.
You know, there'll be people. They'll miss. I would say 5 minutes. They're going to miss the first 2 stories. Then you know.
Yeah. All right. Well, tell everybody.
Carry on.
Tell everybody about your concrete dogs.
Well, it's a bit of a story. I put it on my Facebook tonight, right, about this the Rottweiler I did. Right now, it was done by accident, to tell the truth. I got a mold for Labradors, and I was pouring a mix, and I was a bit short, so I'm not going to mix anymore. So I left it. So I pulled it out. I know in a couple of days, and this woman came down to pick up for a dragon, and she said to me, "Oh, they're nice dogs. Do you do Rottweilers?" No, I said, I don't. So I said, well, I'll give it a try and I'll get back in touch with you. So I painted it all black. Then I mixed the paint to get the right shade of tan. And so then I just had a random picture off the internet and I copied it. And it turned out fantastic. And this really is true, right? That I tried to put it on Marketplace on Facebook, and I had a message back to say this goes against our standards. So I thought, how on earth could that be? I told the truth about it and everything. So I appealed, and I had a message back to say that you're not allowed to sell live animals on the Marketplace. So honest to God, but it's Edgar.
Yeah, no.
Right. So what I'm thinking, right, is it must have been like maybe a computer looking at something. But the thing is, see, I can do the eyes really good on these animals. I won't bore you how to do it, but they really look as if they are eyes. And so whether that computer thing that generated and thought, hang about this, so then I have wrote back to him, but I've heard nothing at all. So that's why I had to put it on my own page then.
Weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy, but it's a bit of a compliment, really, if they think it's a real dog, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. When I looked at it, I couldn't believe it. The eyes look stunning.
Yeah, it is. It's a little trick you do with the eyes to make them stand out, you know.
Yeah. And the eagle, that's
And if
good. The
yeah,
eagle,
if I tell you about the eyes, see, Gary, I'd have to, after I told you, I'd have to kill you, see.
well, it's only natural, isn't it? You know. Perhaps you can kill Johnny Lovejet instead.
Oh, he's lovely, Johnny is, man. You honest to God, right? I'm not joking. You can't really say right in all the time on a show, but you know, with his jokes, he just makes me laugh so much, Johnny. Honest to God, I think he's quite the star of the show, really. When he in the morning, some of the things that he says, you know, is all right. They really corny sometimes, but they put a smile on your face, you know.
Yeah.
Well done, Johnny boy. Well done.
Yeah, it's funny. Isn't
What's he writing? What's he writing about me? But then, oh God, 'cause I can't see no writing. See.
He said you've got an head like an egg.
I wish I was faster on the rugby pitch. I could have caught him in.
No, he didn't say that. I said that myself.
I know. I presumed that.
Yeah, there's 1 minute to go.
Yeah, that's all right. That's you know, we give him that. It's only fair, really, Gary.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
We'll give him that. I'll give you I won't talk about the stories, of course, right? But the first two stories are they're very sad. The two of them, you know, the first two are very sad. But unbelievably tonight, we didn't have any stories at all Wednesday, right? I was a little bit panicking a bit. I went through all the stories, to tell you the truth, and I was going to redo one or two of the ones we've done in the past. Because we just didn't have any, and we don't want to make them up, right? No. What we want to do, we want to have true local stories, and it can be local for like Hillbilly or Sonny. Millie have sent me some from up there, you know. So it could be local to you, if you know what I mean. But they need to be true. We can't. I'm not going to get them from a book or from the internet or make them up or something like that, right? No. But then Wednesday night you had one, and last night I had two within an hour of each other. But unbelievably, honestly, unbelievably, right? The three stories, you read one, and one links into another one, and then that one links into the last one. It's uncanny how things like this happen. You know?
It's weird, isn't it? Right, I'll play the introduction now, and then
yeah, go on.
You can start. Get them all in the mood.
Yes, they'll all be in the mood now. I am expecting a few tears from the first one, and if we got any comments after, please. Whoop, I've gone.
Oh yeah, you're back. Don't worry.
Yeah, so if we got any comments after, this week we'll be chatting about these stories and about like general paranormal stuff afterwards for, you know, maybe only half hour or so, but we'll have a little chat after. Now, firstly, I'd like to say that this story, sorry, tonight's stories are all going to be recorded, and our Millie is going to hear them. And so I'd like to dedicate all these stories tonight to our Millie. And it's John again, Millie. And we really, really are looking forward, right, to having you back on the show and you being part of our family, which you are. So to Frank, Melanie, Samantha, and especially Millie, these are going to be dedicated for you. We all send our love to you, and we just hope Millie gets stronger and stronger as the days go by. Right. This first story is called Wartime at Margam. During World War II, there were American soldiers stationed at Margam Castle. They were a great bunch of lads and would walk through the streets of Margam and go down the beach at Aberavon. One lady, shall we call it June, seen the same young man pass her house on every weekend. He started to notice her, and one day walked over and started to chat about the weather and asked if she would like to go out with him on a date. He gave her a bar of chocolate, which was very rare during 1944, and later gave her silk stockings, which made her the envy of all her friends. He was called Johnny. The relationship grew, and they were in love, going to the beach when he could make it off camp. They would hold hands and talk about life and look up at the stars. It was just the finest time. Then, one Saturday morning, Johnny came rushing to June's house and said, "We are off Monday morning to Utah Beach. It's a big offensive against the Germans." June had never been in love before. She felt empty and scared she would never see Johnny again. Johnny promised. He said, "I will write to you every day, my love." By then, June had tears rolling down her face. They hugged for an age. Johnny had to go. So away he went. And right enough, Johnny was aboard a boat for Utah Beach. And on D-Day, June the 10th, 1944, they landed. And not one soldier was killed during the landing. So Johnny made his way through Germany and kept sending mail as often as he could back to June in Margam. And then, nothing. Nothing at all. It was a few weeks. Then she received a letter from Johnny's best friend saying he'd been killed in action. Poor June was devastated. Her first true love had died, and she would never see him again or hold his hands. After the war, June stayed single for most of her life. But in 1980, she met a man, and they decided to get married in Margam Abbey, and all the family were gathered there. During her vows, she turned to the people sitting behind her, and at the back of the church was a young man. He was smiling at her, but then he disappeared. June thinks it was Johnny giving his blessing. And June lives in Margam, and she has never, ever forgotten Johnny. That's the first story, Gary. It was quite emotional to read that, actually. Obviously, I had read it before, just to get ready for tonight's shows, and it did the job of me again there. Okay, the second story, it's another sad story really, and it's called Two Little Boys. It was about 1945, just coming up to the end of the war, and my mother was living with her mother and brother with my sister, who was about 2. My father was still away in the war because there was no TV in them days. They had to make their own entertainment. So they were trying out a Ouija board. Everybody asked a question and it gave an answer to everybody, except my mother's brother, who we will call Davy. A few days later, Davy was out playing with friends. My mother was at home looking after my sister, and her mother was out at work. Davy came in and asked my mother for money to go to the pictures, as most of his friends were going. But my mother told him she couldn't afford to give him any. So, instead, he went out to play with the boys, who also could not afford to go. Instead, they went down to, I think it was the King's Dock, and started to play around an old raft. Now, Davy was a keen sportsman and was excellent in all of them, except he could not swim. The raft broke apart and Davy drowned, which my mother blamed herself for the rest of her life, and her mother would also blame her every now and again. She also had to go and identify the body in the morgue, an image that would haunt her forever. Now, a week before Davy's death, he had been taken to a photographer to have a photo done. And so, of course, my grandmother wanted the photos as soon as she could. So my mother went to the photographer to pick up the photos. And when she opened them, they were not of her brother at all, but another 14-year-old boy. She explained to the photographer that they were the wrong photos, and also what had happened to Davy. When checking, he realized he had given Davy's photo to a lady living in Llanelli, and said it was his fault, and because of what happened to Davy, he would take her to the address in Llanelli and sort it out. When arriving at the address, my mother knocked on the door, and the lady came to the door, asked them in, and explained why, when realizing the mistake, she had not let the photographer know, as her son was drowned a few days ago. And it turns out that her son and Davy were both 14, both drowned on the same day, and roughly at about the same time. Now we go back to the Ouija board. It is said the reason the Ouija board did not give him an answer is because Davy had no future at all. Now that's the second story. Excuse me a minute while I just get myself sorted for the third one. Okay, here we go, and this I think is quite scary. And this story is called Yes, Yes. It starts off, the writer reading this to me. He says, I'd rather not disclose who I am to the listeners, but suffice to say, I lived in Margam then, and I still do, at the same house. It all started back in the winter of 2003. I was walking up the stairs, ready to get to bed, and I heard a loud bang coming from what seemed like my room. I think it reasonable to say at this point that my wife and I were separated, so she had moved out. So, in a panic, I upped my pace climbing the stairs. I got to the top and I swear I got pushed backwards. Down the stairs I went. I think I blacked out for a while, and when I came to, I felt excruciating pain in my left leg and arm. Luckily, I still had a house phone then, and it was right by me in the hallway, so I phoned an ambulance. It turns out that I broke both my ankle and my wrist. Anyway, they fixed me up and I was allowed home a good few days later. I thought I'd imagined the whole thing at the stairs, and the events of that night were certainly groggy, so I put it down to one of them things. Looking back, I started to experience some weird things after that. The usual things you'd expect in a ghost story. There'd be tapping, losing things and finding things where you knew you didn't put them. My daughter, who was 17 at the time, would come down to see me regularly, most weekends, and sometimes in the week also. It wasn't until she started seeing and hearing things that I really did get worried. She told me one evening that she kept on seeing shadowy figures out the corner of her eye and hearing hushed voices intermittently. She was really scared, so much so that she started to spend less and less time at my house. One night, when I was in bed asleep, a loud banging awoke me. I thought it was someone hammering the front door. I jumped out of bed and went to hurry down the stairs, but I was stopped in my tracks, as on top of the stairs was a hunched over black figure. As I stopped in pure fright, it walked down the stairs, not looking at me, just straight down. I knew it wasn't a burglar or any intruder, as, well, it just seemed so old. I put my tracksuit bottoms on and went to investigate. And sure enough, all the windows and doors were locked. Absolutely nothing was missing or disturbed. I couldn't sleep that night, and thankfully my daughter wasn't there, so I stayed up drinking coffee and browsing on the internet. I couldn't find anything on the net that led me to any answers. I did a land search from years and years ago in the house. Nothing. It was just fields. Well, I could live with that. Weeks went by without much activity. A few bangs and noises, nothing much. Eventually, my daughter started to come back as well. It was fast approaching her 18th birthday, so I thought I'd plan something nice. I decided I'd pay for a spa weekend for her and her 5 friends in an expensive hotel. She'd said she'd only want to take 4. Well, this puzzled me, as there had been 6 of them going round with each other since the first year of comp. She said they don't bother with one of them now. Well, I was taken aback, really, as this girl was the leader, if you will, the trendy one. Always the first one to have the in things. I pressed her on why they didn't bother with her. My daughter started crying and said, "Please don't get mad at me. Please, Dad, don't get mad at me." Well, I was intrigued, so I said, "Of course I wouldn't get mad at you." So then she started to tell me. On the night I fell down the stairs, that afternoon, the girls had come to my house whilst I was in work and started talking about ghosts and spirits. Well, the popular girl said she'd done the Ouija board before and it was amazing. She said Spirit in the Glass was exactly the same and they should try it. So they set it all up, lit candles, and started. My daughter said they were all giggling and laughing at first, but then it got sinister. The glass started to spell out that it wanted to live in the house and it would cause havoc. She said that with that, the glass flew off the table. They all screamed, picked things up, and left. I didn't know what to say. I told her the dangers of messing with things you didn't understand, and that she really should have told me before. Well, things did calm down after that. But a few months later, I heard that same knocking on the front door. I didn't go out this time. I just sat up in bed and I shouted for it to leave me alone. I lived here and he was to leave. After that night, I've heard nothing at all. But that was 5 years ago now. My daughter is now married with a child, my two eyes. And they still come here, and it's back to a happy, peaceful house. So far, anyway. And that's the end of the stories for tonight, Gary. What do you think? Oh, I think the ghost got them. Is there anybody out there?
Scary, isn't it?
Oh, there he is, man.
I am here.
Yes, that was like you say, the first one was it pulled at the heartstrings a bit, when and that last one, I just can't imagine coming out to your bedroom and seeing something like that, which was, that must have been horrifying. But tell you the truth, I wouldn't have put my tracksuit bottoms on. I think I would have had to have taken my pants off to change them.
I would have as well. Scary.
I know, you did right there. Right, so we can go back now and have a chat, Gary, and that, and I'll leave by now and I'll join in the conversation on YouTube.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you, John. Brilliant.
Okay, no problem. See you next week.
Okay. And that's John Morgan. I'm going to put my hat back on. My toupee don't fall off. That first story that was sent to me by a lady, and I was crying reading it. Men don't normally cry, do they? But it's so sad, wasn't it? Oh, so sad. There we are. There's people that experience things, and most people are all alone when they experience them. But we got loads more stories coming. I think I got a really scary one for next week. But it's so scary. The person who's going to give it doesn't want to give it until she's absolutely 100% with it, because she's been going through hell. Although it sort of doesn't affect her. It affects her daughter, who's only 7, and it affects her husband. But it doesn't attack her. It doesn't attack the daughter, and the daughter thinks it's a friend. One of them invisible friends that they have when they're growing up. Sometimes they got an invisible friend you can talk to and all that. But this one talks back. So, and it affects the father. And he works in the steelworks in Port Talbot, and he's been off on a sick with it. He's had stress, and he can't really. He's been to doctors, but he can't really say what it is. But it sounds like a poltergeist. Haven't experienced something similar in Surrey. I had. There's more about Surrey as well, which we'll tell you a bit more about that. I hate saying about it because it happened to me, and it just brings everything coming back. Scary. If something like that, I didn't believe in ghosts at all, right? But look at the stories we've had this week. We had one from 1944, Margan. One from 1945, Margan. And the last one from around here. And they 3 people that probably don't even know each other. The first one, she's very old now. She's 70 odd. But the first one, it killed me, to be honest with you. She sent me, it would come on an email, right? And as I was reading it, I had tears running down my face. Flippin' heck. You heard John, didn't he? He was nearly crying, the first one. Oh. Phew, see? But there we are, that is entertainment for us, isn't it? It's entertainment. And it's okay for us to look at it. But I wouldn't like to go through it. You know? I wouldn't like the love of my life to pass away like that, you know? Oh. So there we are, John. Excellent. If you can play them to Millie, and let's hope it does a bit more good, doesn't it? Yeah, there's loads of things out there, see? Thing is, you don't want to admit it, right? When I was up in Surrey, I didn't want to admit it because it'd chuck you in the loony bin. Isn't it? You know? It is fascinating. But if you're in a grade 2 listed mansion like I was, right, by yourself, it's not so good. Right? You laugh it off, right? First off, you laugh it off, right? Oh, there's no such thing as ghosts. Da 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 da. I got a cross by there. They don't worry about crosses. That's a load of rubbish. That's vampires on telly, it is. It's all written. Ghosts, they don't worry about crosses. All they want to do is jump out and scare the wits out of you. Oh. Yeah. Well, the thing is, for the people that want to experience it, we're going to arrange a night to Margam Castle, right? Where we'll all stay the night. And just to top it off, we'll all watch The Exorcist in Margam Castle. That'd be good, wouldn't it? And you're all going to stay together. But if anybody wants to go to the toilet, you go by yourself. I'm not going. Right? Just in case. If something tapped me on the shoulder, I'd just die of a heart attack. I'd be gone. You can have a seance, but leave me out of it. Thank you very much. Aliens. Oh, look, if you want aliens, go up to Bryn. There's loads of aliens up there. There's a place near Talbot. It's like the Wookiee Hollow. Well, Dean, there we are. Carrie and Dean can have a seance together. Count me out. Oh, look. Margaret Dunley's up for it. I'm not having it. Forget it. I've been touched already by somebody. Beaverbrook be down here waiting for me. Oh, I don't want to know anything about anybody that's over the other side. Unless they can do that. Can they give you the lottery numbers for next week? If they can do that, I'm up for it. But it's only letters on the Ouija board, isn't it? Can we put numbers on there as well? If they can do the lottery numbers, crack on. But no, I don't fancy it, also. I mean, I see. There's something out there, right? It's not by chance, right, that Earth is the only thing in the solar system and all these other systems where people are on YouTube. There's some aliens out there now on YouTube. I wonder if they got any subscribers. Share some with me. I don't want to know. Seances, Ouija board, no thanks. Too scared. When you've had what I've had up there, no thanks. Yeah, you lot can do it, right? I seen a medium, right? After that, I seen an extra large, but neither of them are good any good. And I seen a small. Have you experienced that, Caddy? Mediums and extra larges? Rubbish, man. Oh, all fakes, man, yeah. Yeah, you love it. You get home, your shed will be gone. I know your game. That's why you go on that other channel. Yep, look out. Let's have it. Johnny Lovejett's in the UFO. He's probably been replaced. There was a human, but they swapped him. Oh, good laugh. They won't harm you, no, they won't harm you. Nearly killed me, that blinking log. There we are, see? Hopefully now everything be getting back together, innit? We'll meet halfway, innit? We'll have a carload and we'll go halfway up to Scotland. It's a long way, innit? Otherwise. Russia's nearer. I went to Scotland on a bus. I went to Belfast from Cardiff. Oh God, it took 22 hours on the bus. Nice to go through Scotland, right at the top, but then crossing over to Belfast. Yeah, just terrorise you. Whew. Carry. Easily led, love. Easily led. That diplomatist came on and said they're all a load of rubbish. The one that was doing the ghost stories to Magna Castle. Like Cora, whatever her name was. Freaking fraud. True ghost stories. You've got to experience them yourself. There we are, see. So, who's this June in my Gemini? Went through that. Lost her boyfriend from America, Johnny. Pity, wasn't it? Awful story. Yay, Kyle's home. Kyle, be careful now. Fee's got to take tablets. If she starts convulsing or whatever, you've got to phone ambulance. Don't wait to anything. Put her in the recovery position and phone the ambulance. Yeah, perhaps. Impossible to know. They probably work for social services during the day, Carrie. And they know everybody. And in the night, then they're a medium. Oh, I got your records, well. People, you'd be surprised what people do know about everybody. No, I'm not trying to scare you, right? But you're better to know, right? If you take tablets and you have allergic reaction, Kyle has got a phone. It's no point staring at you. Are you feel okay? No, phone the doctors or the paramedics to get out to you quick. Because you don't know, right? She got this terrible disease. I can't even say it. Something myalgia. It's not the fibre one, it's the other one. What's the matter with you, Fee? Tell John. Perhaps John knows about it. You can all go do Ouija boards. You can have seances, do what you want. Count me out. Yeah, disease. And it can climb over fences, Dean, so watch it. What's it called, Fee? I've never heard of it. It's called the suicide disease. Never heard of that either. Have you ever heard of that, John? Suicide disease? Never heard of it? Sometimes think that I'm in a dream. And all these things are coming out in my dream. It's weird, isn't it? Probably wake up in a minute now. There we are. You heard that one, John? Never heard of it. I'm going to write it down though, because I'll have to investigate later. Never heard of it. Well, the dentist seen it, so it must be a mouthful, isn't it? Affects the nerves to the brain. Good God. John. Oh, John, you're right, did I? Oh. At least John's got a joke. Good night, Margaret. Watch they're not sick all over your rug now, right? Yeah, she's not taken it yet though. But she's going to take it now that Kyle's home. All I'm saying is, if she starts shaking or whatever, phone 999 straight away. Because new drugs, you don't know what they're going to do, you know. I had that telescope up the backside, you know, ages ago. I won't say too much about it, other than it was horrific, right? When I was in the waiting room, there's a bloke laying on a bed on the trolley by the side of me. And I'm waiting to go in now next, and he's after me. But he'd been sedated. But I had to go to work, and then, you know, I want to get in, get it done, and get out. And then they stick this thing up your backside. It's all women. There's no men in there, right? Knees up to the chest. They got a big 44-inch TV in front of you, and they're sticking this pipe up your back end. Mr. Owen, you can look if you want to. Good night, Margaret. The Hubble, yeah, right? You can look if you want to, they said. I said, I'd rather not. Do you want to see what I've had for supper? The night before, they give you something and stick up your backside. But they don't tell you what's going to happen next. Terrible, right? Well, I'd had a load of Weetabix and all that, didn't I? Thought it would help. No, opposite. You stick that thing up your backside, right? Before you go to bed. Flipping heck, you might as well stick an hand grenade up there. It's shot out. Next day, anyway, you go to the hospital now. They didn't tell me about sedation. They stick this thing up your backside, on camera, and there's a little compressor on it. It goes up in your bowel and all that. Then they inflate it so they can see, and it's compressed air, innit? Well, that's compressing and it coming out, right? So the wind got to come out, don't they? So the wind's coming out. As they filling me up with air, I'm going up like a beach ball. It's coming back out the other end. Very embarrassing. Awful noises. Bit funny, but awful noises. I was up there with air, compressed air. And then they found some little bits. And they were taking samples on a spegful inside your stomach. There's like a little pinch inside you. They got to take samples out. Or it kills, right? And they filled me up with all more air. Going round, they must have shoved it. Must have been about 20 meters of this bloody stuff going up my backside. Yeah, I was like a beach ball. I said, don't do for any more. I'm going to bloody explode in a minute. And they're all laughing, all these women, right? I'm like, you've seen that bloke on Monty Python, haven't you? Where he eats the mint and he explodes. Well, I felt like that. I was like that. She said, oh, only another 10 minutes. 10 minutes, I said. I can't take much more of this. I said, look, if I got anything, leave it up there. No, she said, we've got to keep on going. So they must have got to the end of the line, you know, wherever that was. She said, all right, Mr. We're going to pull it out now. You might feel a little bit uncomfortable. Uncomfortable? Well, they pull it out as farting like hell, innit? Well, it got to now. Because all of this wind now, innit? Because the compressed air. As it was going down, well, they were crying laughing. They thought it was really funny, all these women. Oh, that's great. Great fun. And there's me in this robe, innit? Do you want to get into the wheelchair? Don't need a wheelchair, set of. I'll walk back, put my clothes on, and I'm going. Thank you very much for the embarrassment. Bright red. But as I was walking then, I was fat and I was walking, man. They were tickled. They must have a great time, them women, in there. Oh, horrific. See, they don't tell you. You don't eat sprouts when you go in there. I was walking to the car. I had to drive in it. As I was passing people, I was farting. I couldn't control it. And big farts, I mean now, right? Thunderous. They must think you're dirty. I couldn't control it, could I? My stomach was still like a beach ball. But they had a good fun out of it, the women. They had a good time. So there we are. But it came back negative anyway. All that embarrassment for nothing. Thank God it was nothing in it. Oh. It's normally, what do you eat in it? We're just going to stop eating them eggs, Dean, before we go to bed. Eh? Night of Passion with Dean. Oh God, can you imagine it? Phew. Look. Shalom got her own compressed air. It's funny, isn't it? Doctors. My own fault. What it was, I had piles, right? There was a young doctor there. He said, oh, it looks raw up there. Well, yeah, backsides are raw, you know? You're looking up somebody's ass, you know? What are you looking for, innit? You're a young bloke, poking his finger everywhere. Oh, I don't know, he said. What do you think? He asked me then, what do you think? I said, well, refer me if you haven't got a clue. Refer me, right? Camera up the backside time. Now, if I thought it was just piles, that would have been it. Thank you very much, right? Give me that cream and stops the bitching. End of story. I don't want to go for the camera up the backside again. Thank you very much. And if I do go, I'm going to be sedated heavily with alcohol. Be pushing me in there, be laugh my head off. There we are. See, we all got problems. I've had it up the nose once, and I've had it up the jacksie once. Down the nose is better than up the jacksie, I can tell you that now. Oh, Dean, you're long overdrawn. You've got to go up there now. You've got to tell them you want the camera up the jacksie. No sedation, right? You're a man, you can take it. But take a camera in so we can watch. Right, we put it on you. We put it on you for everybody to listen and watch. We'll be there 100% with you laughing. Embarrassing. You know me, I've got a sense of humor, haven't I? Right? But only walking, and it sounds like a trumpet like an elephant on his trumpet. It's like that, very embarrassing. But I think everybody should do it. Yeah, I've been the doctor for ages. Oh, the whip for Erlach, Morticia. Morticia's having a whip. That's Shalom's new name now, Morticia. Shalom for the little jokes. Yes, he did have my ring, but not that type of ring. Thank you very much. Shalom's killing herself now, see, eating that stuff she'd made. And then the head is all drinking Strongbow. I can't taste the food. John, she actually came up with a joke. Flippin' heck. Is Captain Beanie on here tonight then? Look who's talking with there. The engagement king. Have a good night now for you, right? And hopefully you'll be okay and everything will be back to normal as it can be, you know. We wish you well, okay? Oh, that was a scary one tonight, John, wasn't it? Eh? Oof. First one, right? That was quite tearful, wasn't it? And you nearly did blab a bit, didn't you? You went a bit, didn't you, John? Eh? The first one, nearly had to go in. Every time I read it, it has me going. It's awful, man. And the other two then really sad as well, aren't they? Again, pushed on the stairs. See, that isn't good. Flipping heck. Thing is, we don't know what's out there, do we? Waiting for us. That's why you shouldn't have seances. You're inviting it in. Right? It might not go to everybody. It might just go to Dean. I did enjoy them. You watching on catch up? That's for missing them. Disgraceful behaviour. Insubordination in the ranks here. Gary ring piece. Just call me Goldfinger, right? I do put gold on fingers, but then I take it back off. Your phone was dead. What's the matter with the TV? We are on the TV as well. Any smart device. Mind you, in Belinda, they haven't got many smart devices, have they? Huh? Any smart device you can get YouTube, and we're on there, right? We're all on there. As a family concern. Yeah, you can call me Goldfinger from now on. I do put gold on the finger, then take it straight back off. I don't break anybody's hearts, break my own heart, because I have to pay for it. But 5 divided by, you know, the amount of money I spent, it's not so bad then, see? Did we come along the Steelworks Road, Dean, earlier on? Because there was a fat bloke on a bike. I thought, oh, that's Dean. Huh? Yeah, Shalom, you're number 6. What size finger we got, love? We got size 10, huh? We can do a quick one on and off, seem like. Oh, Johnny, your jokes are terrible. Yes, Chinese are tracking them. Thank you for the lovely stories, John. Very scary. Whew. Read that first one when you're in bed. Right? Have a good cry. Oh, gets me every time when I read it. Every time I read that, I'm crying, man. Goodness sake. Whew. Must be getting too tender in my old age. Yes, I'm looking around now for number 6. Number 6 for the ring. Not going to be on that long. On and off. Same night, you know. Who's DR? Who's DR? I don't know, DR. No, I don't need any true loves. I'm happy single, right? It's really nice being single, right? I've been out with loads of girls. I've been engaged to quite a few. And I can honestly say, it's nice being single. No nagging, right? You're not going to lay out loads of money. You're not going to buy presents, perfume, all that nonsense. Yeah. Doctor Man. Who's Doctor Man? I only know Doctor Who. No, single. No hassle. Look, Sonny's saying no hassle, but she's engaged. See, long engagement. She's going to be the same as Dean, 20 years. Single and ready to mingle. Now, I like having a bit of fun. I'm going to chat to women, you know, and I like being friends with women. Right? That's about as far as I want to take it. Because they break your heart, see? They will break your heart. Men do the same, don't they? Men can be rats, can they? You're going up with somebody, next thing up, he's with your friend. And the thing is, the friend doesn't tell you. So you lose a friend and you lose your boyfriend. But it can happen the other way as well, isn't it? Have a girlfriend, and then next thing you working, and she's in bed with somebody else. No, you know, that Carrie loves being single. It's the best thing, be single. Yeah. Well, he can't get nagged by you, and you can't get nagged by him, isn't it? Just put the phone down. But one day, you will be married, Sonia. Isn't it? You know? And a couple more kids. I reckon another 3 kids for you. You'll be okay. Carrie will get married eventually, another one. She'll have another couple of kids. See? I'm waiting till my daughter's in university, right? I'm going out then to some far off distant land. Sounds perfect, doesn't it? Eh? Oh, joint bank account, is it? Oh, one day, right? When you upset her, there'll only be one person got access to that account, and it won't be you. uh, yeah, married one day. Not too many kids, isn't it? Come on now, Carly. Huh? Have a look. See? Oh, I love the hairdo. Silver, is it? Yeah, get to Bradford, look. Adam, you are funny. See, Adam's got sense of humour. You could have a sense of humour. Come on the show, you've got to have a sense of humour, right? And we don't really mean what we say. It's all in fun, you know. But that was funny. But Adam, Samantha's single. She's single, yeah. Beautiful girl. But she lives in Scotland. Long way, innit? From Bradford. See? The offer's good. Yeah, it's good. Good one, that, isn't it? Good chat up line, isn't it? Huh? 2 for the price of 1, or whatever it is. Johnny, your jokes are terrible. Old but gold. Oh. And that bloke from Britain Ferry you told me to watch. He's all swearing on there. It is funny, right? When he phones up Apple, but he's swearing all the time, isn't he? Wing Ping Ying, or whatever his name was. Dai Ping, is it? Yeah, it is funny, I gotta say, right? But he's swearing all the way through. I couldn't play with my daughter out. She'd have a fit. But anybody who wants to come and join here, we're all a big family, right? We all have a laugh. We all take the mick out of each other, but it's all in fun. We don't mean it really. A lot of single people on there who want to remain single, unless they're offered vouchers, of course. What vouchers can you get, eh? Adam's family, yeah, look. Shalom now she looks like Morticia. Yeah, well, a lot of people got depression, they don't show it, do they? You know? What's he depressed about that? Was he didn't have any subscribers, is it? Same as me. I'll be the same as him now. Oh, I've got subscribers. Yeah, if he's got out of depression, that's good, isn't it? Depression's horrible. Is there a joke coming back, Sonny? Huh? Sure, there's a joke coming. All right. See, you do have bipolar. Oh, all right. So when you give them a telling off, they say you've got bipolar, is it? It's supposed to be bad, isn't it? But, you know, yeah, she's a granny now. Sonny is. Granny Walt. Granny Walt. Do you like being called Granny, Sonia? Because you are pretty young as well, aren't you? No, not as old as Dean. So you are pretty young. Granny. Go and sit with Granny. Oh, it's funny, isn't it? Granny at your age. I see, was quite young, see. It's funny, isn't it? Up, look out. Oh, there we are, see? Mama, you know the Granny, you're not Granny Walt then. No. We'll have to come up to North Wales. One day we'll all jump in the car, right? We'll all be up there to surprise you. Be knock on the door one day, Sonny. We'll be there. It's Granny Walt then. We're coming up to see you. It's only a couple of hours away. We've got to surprise you though. Don't only got to call us in. We're just going to turn up. And we'll have a video camera going straight away as we answer the door. Oh, Shalom's in. Oh. Do your hair first then. I'm not taking anybody look like Morticia Adams up there. Huh? Frighten the life out of him. You better keep it. What's that like to the gala now? Somebody good, is it? Yeah, perhaps we'll come up in the summer now, is it? Get over there. You can't drink and drive, can you? $45 miles to a tenner. Good God, it's heavy, isn't it? Costs about 700 quid to get up there. Cheaper to fly. How many miles is it then from Talbot? Where exactly are you now? Colwyn, innit? Colwyn Bay. How many miles is that, Kyle? Do you know? Yeah, local B&B. Me and Shalom can share a bed. I wear the gas mask. Colwyn Bay, yeah. Where's Colwyn Bay from here though? Have a little look now. Okay, Google, Talbot to Colwyn Bay. How many miles?
The drive from the Talbot to Colwyn Bay is 83.5 miles.
Not the Talbot, you're blinking half-wit. Port Talbot. Okay, Google, Port Talbot to Colwyn Bay. How many miles?
The drive from Port Talbot to Colwyn Bay is 186.8 miles.
Oh, 3 hours and 53, 4 hours. Not so bad, is it? Only thing is only one can drive in it, PSV. $188 miles, round trip, up there and a bit of driving round, 250, maybe 300, 600 miles altogether probably, by the time we drive around a bit. Good God. cheaper to buy a house up there. So Kyle, next thing now, how much is that going to cost in diesel? Can we get some red from a farmer? From Velindra. Ruthin. Oh, I know somebody at Ruthin. Oh, it's not bad, is it? Only thing, Kyle, you'll be the only one that can drive, isn't it? Is it classed as PSV then? It's not so bad if it's 8 of us, is it? Do a weekend, can we? Do a weekend up there. That'd be okay. Friday bed and breakfast. I'll be the only one that's sober. We'll pick up a bag of sprouts on the way. Keep Shalom happy. Normal license, eh? Yeah, 3 weeks, isn't it? Oof. Yeah, we're all going on a summer holiday. Sonny got her own room. Sprout queen. Yeah, we'll have to have a look. Once this blinking COVID is gone now, right? We'll have a look. Who's coming with us, isn't it? Who's coming up to North Wales on the Gary's British Talk Show North Wales tour? And the good thing is, I can do the show from the mobile phone now. They brought out an app. No sprouts allowed in the van, is it? Well, we can have a trailer on the back, Kyle. Cattle trailer. We can chuck it in there. The sprouts. Carrie's coming with us, look. Right, there's one. There's me, there's two. John will want to go. There's three. Shalom, 4. Eh? Ferrero Rocher for the drivers, eh? By the end of it, we'll have to have a proper bus going up there. Everybody will want to go, won't they? We'll have to have a coach. Be 45-seater going up there. He did. As soon as he had my knockers, he didn't run it, Kyle. But I have seen photographs of his food, and it's not pleasant. He was saying he was this, he was saying he was that. The pizzas look terrible. I can make better pizza, you know? Never forgotten what now? Never forgotten what? The sprouts. Oh, when we first started the show, we had a guy from, I don't know where he was from, but he was making pizzas. But I had a look at the pizzas. I don't know if they're rustic or whatever, I don't know. Perhaps they are, but perhaps that's the traditional way to make pizza, you know. But they don't look like a pizza you buy. Aberystwyth. No, Abergavenny. Abergavenny he was from, Kyle. Aberystwyth. You've got terrible memory, yeah. Do you remember all your fairs, Kyle? Aberystwyth. Abergavenny wedyn. Yeah. She was living at 6, she turned it down, number 9. Yeah, Abergavenny. That's the one. And Kyle, your best mate's coming. Andy's coming with us. He's sitting next door to you. Is he coming, Kyle? Sit next to you? Huh? Kyle's best mate? Oh, I got a laugh anyway. What have we missed? What, you went away? Assume the position. What's we missed? Missed on a whack. I don't know if he loves cheese. Yeah, Andy's going to be the navigator. No sheep. He likes. I don't know what the heck you were on about cheese. Who loves cheese? Oh, Mercher. That's Peely, that is. Do you hear that, Kyle? Do you hear about Peely? Peely came up to me a couple of years ago. And he said, oh, I love that Mercher cheese. I said, Mercher? Never heard of it. Yes, he said, they sell it in the co-op. Mercher. I said, oh, show me it then. So I've been in the co-op. There it is, Mercher. Mature. Couldn't read it. I'm not making fun of him in that way, but it was funny. So I call him Mercher cheese now, Mercher. Come on, Mercher. It is funny though, isn't it? Yeah, Mercher. It is, isn't it? It is funny. You're going to laugh at it. Mercher cheese. I thought it was some sort of French cheese. Mature, I said it is, not Mercher. It's funny, it is funny, but it is the truth as well. But, he's funny, funny bloke. Oh, Kyle. Your jokes are getting better from what they were. Oh, funny, innit? Mercher cheese. He had a house in Sandfields, I can't remember where. And he had a shower curtain, right? Don't they? Arched shower curtains, but they flop down a bit on the corners. Don't they? He had a hook on it, and he'd had a welding rod. I popped the welding rod through the ceiling, gone in the upstairs, and bent over the welding rod. Honest to God. And the welding rod still had the flux on it. Oh, it was funny, man. They should be lost. You're right there. Buried. Oh yeah. Funny man, Peely. He had OCD, Peely. He still got it. And he'd have to, in his house, he'd have ornaments. And they'd be all like measured. And he'd go to the kitchen, right? And when he come back, I'd switch them all. Put them all over the place. He'd come in, he'd go, you spend 10 minutes and put them all back. You know, after all the remote controls laid out together, when I get them, I put them everywhere. All the, everything. Used to boil an egg in a kettle. but he's the one who had to go to hospital. Right, and this is a true story as well. We went to Iceland and we bought frozen donuts. Right, he said, "Oh, come on, we'll go home and we'll have them, innit?" So he said, "They're rock solid." "Hold on," he said. So he went out the kitchen, he put them in the microwave. Right, 10 minutes in the microwave. They came out, they were still cold, but inside it was like molten metal. You know, he bit into one, and he's running around the garden. Oh, oh, oh! Strawberry jam all stuck to his roof of his mouth and burnt his tongue because it's red hot, wasn't it? He's running around the garden like a headless chicken, screaming. Couldn't get that thing out of his mouth. They had to go to A&E. When we went to A&E, they were laughing because they couldn't get the donut out of his mouth. It was stuck. They'd never seen it before. I was laughing my head off, I gotta say. It was really funny because I knew what happened. You know, you put them in the microwave. Outside is still quite cold. Inside jam, red hot, and he bit into it. Oh, it's funny. So funny it was. Night, Sonny. If I missed you. Yeah, you can picture Petey, can you? Ask him about it. If you see him again, ask him. It was really funny. He's running around. Oh, he hasn't been to prison, like Petey. Oh, no, nothing more from him. It was really funny. It's time for us to go. I'm up in the morning. It's 11:15, everyone. I've been on there since 8 o'clock. Do you realise that? 8 o'clock. 3¼ hours. Oh, we've had a good laugh, haven't we? Huh? We had John's stories. The sad one. So watch that again now, and what I'm going to do, I'll leave this video up, but I'll download part of it, just the stories, the ghost stories, and I'll put that back up as a separate video. Because I think people like that, but they don't want to watch all this 3¼ hours, you know. So it's time to go. So she'll all see you at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, bright and early. Right, have a good night, everyone. Carrie, enjoy your drink tomorrow. Don't get too drunk. Right, and we'll see everybody soon. All keep safe, okay? Let's see if I can play that thing now. There we are. Okay, bye for now, everybody. Good night.